3:30 and 13 degrees, and I'm off on another trip to the river. It will be quite interesting because I'm told that this particular river and this stretch is being plagued by cormorants, so let's hope that they have left some fish for me. It's about 2 hours away, and we'll see how we get on. I'll see you on the river. Bye for now. Hello there. Just approaching the river. It certainly is cold. Coming from the coast, inland. At the moment it's about 5 or 6 degrees, which is not a lot. 45 Fahrenheit. There's a bit of mist around, so if I mist up, you know why. When I was travelling up, every time I got to some water, you could drive through mist and fog for as long as it took to get through it. Which suggests that the water is warmer than the air temperature. Right. I'm fishing 2 flies, and the one on the point is an early season gasolina, and the one on the dropper, small olive hare's ear with a silver bead, both with silver beads, and both size 18. So we'll see what a small fly can do. And let's hope I don't catch too many, because I've left my landing net behind, so it could be interesting. Oh, that was an offer, I'm sure of it. There's the first fish. Oh, it's come off. It matters not. I suppose with the smaller flies I'm bound to unbutton a few, but at least I'm getting the offers. There's another fish. Struggling. Oh. Let's see if I can get this hook out. There we go, and he's gone. That was to the early season gasolina. Oh, come back. Well, I'm pleased to say that the cormorants haven't got to this lot yet. They certainly are feisty. That one's gone as well, and that was to the early season gasolina again. Oh gosh. There's another one. Bring it. Try and bring it away from the shoal if I can. Come on, my friend. Up. And off you go. And that was to the small orange hare's ear. Not orange, sorry. That was to the small olive hare's ear. And I've got the other perdigon in my waders, so just trying to get that out. There we go. There's another one. Oh, found a bit of a nest. Certainly are fighting well. Come on, my friend. This again is to the little olive, and he's away. Right. So another go. Oh, that one came unbuttoned. Since that initial flurry, it's gone a bit quiet. Oh, another one come unbuttoned. There you go. Oh dear, oh dear. Hup. Hup. Come on, my friend. Oh, where are you going? I shut off a bit quick. See if we can't bring him back up. He's keen. Dear, oh dear.
Come on. Dear, oh dear. Oh. Come on, my friend. Let's see if we can't get this out of you. Off you go. That's it. Right, that was to the early season gasolina again. Certainly gave a good account of itself. Wasn't that big. It's the fun of the fair, isn't it? Come on, fishes. Oh. Huh, that one's come off as well. Never mind. This is a bit interesting because I thought I was hooked up. Well, I am hooked up, but I thought I was hooked up on the bottom. Flow is a lot stronger here. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, we are back where I started. I've let it rest for about an hour or so, and as you can see, the sun is up. The water is quite shallow, but there's just this one area here that is in the shade still, and I just wondered whether the fish may come back to that area because of it being in the shade, and they are therefore not so easily subject to the prey of cormorants or anybody else. So I'm going to venture over there again. I'm going to be using the same flies, the size 18 early season gasolina and the small olive hare's ear with a silver bead, and we'll see how we get on. This could be one fish, it could be no fish, but it's worth giving it a try. So I'll make my way over there, and I'll have to be careful of my shadow because the sun is coming through underneath the arches of this bridge, so that should create quite a long shadow, so I'll have to be careful. Let's have a couple of casts. I'm going to fish a couple of rod lengths to try and keep out the way. And there's no question that I will get hooked onto the bottom occasionally because it is so shallow here. To be fair, I haven't seen any movement here. I was standing watching it for a while, so my intuition could be totally wrong. There's certainly something here, although it's not on the end of my line. Maybe he was sent as a lookout to see what was occurring. Well, my intuition was right. It might be 0 or 1, but at the moment we've got the 1. Certainly is active. There we go. And that was to the early season gasolina. I suppose if I don't catch another one from this little area, I should be happy with just the one. But we'll carry on fishing it just to see if there's anybody else around. Maybe that was the one that jumped earlier as the lookout. Another lookout. When I was flicking my cast back then, I noticed a rise, so whether there's anything there or not, just have a little flick. No. Yes, there is something there. Most unconventional way to catch a fish, but there you go. Fishing to a rise, but not as you know it. How strange is that? It's quite a chunky little thing, giving a good account of itself, and it is on the early season gasolina. Come on, my friend, you're scaring all your chums. Come on. Dear, oh dear, doesn't want to get unhooked, and I'm sorry that I'm stressing it out without having my net. Come on, my chunky friend. There you go, and he's away. Well, as I said, unconventional, but casting to a rise. Let's see if there's anything in front of me. No, I don't think I've ever done that before in my life. I may have made the cast, but I don't think I've ever been successful. Really quite weird. Is it cheating? I don't know. I don't know whether I would call that cheating. I would say that was just being aware, astute awareness. Right, we've fished through the area of the shade where I thought there might have been a fish, and there was a fish, and indeed there was another one behind me. Just like the pantomime, look behind you. I hope you've enjoyed this little visit. It's been fun, had a few fish, and if you're not a subscriber, consider hitting the bell and becoming one, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for viewing, and goodbye.